Yes, we want to be about more for all, and yet we are stuck in survival mode because of the business structure and the current lay of the landscape. Yes, we want to move to creative work, but we are really just still mastering our tools and we're new to the role. So we're kind of back at square one as opposed to developmental. And one of the challenges for leaders who are trying to be strategic while managing the now is managing that tension in itself. So where do we want to be versus what we're dealing with? And trying to create space and time and energy for what's next is the number one challenge, apart from making sure you have the survival of the business in place. And sometimes the survival of business is that just consumes 98% of your time and energy for a good reason. Because if you don't deal with the brass tacks of keeping the doors open, lights on, there's no point talking about the future horizons. And there is also the cloudiness of, if we don't start talking about the future environment and what needs to shift, then change will be imposed upon us. And instead of being able to navigate that change on our own terms, it'll just be thrust upon us and it'll be, again, stuck in survival mode. So it's this kind of whirlwind cycle where we need to do a little circuit breaker. And the circuit breaker is really about starting to have strategic conversations. The conversations may not be like, here's our action plan and away we go. It's more about, when we start to have these conversations, what will this open up for us in terms of possibilities, in terms of change of focus, in terms of seeing new opportunities? Because when we're stuck in survival mode, it's head down, just deal with what's there. Until we open up and look around, we won't see the opportunities.